Hello, Aries and Aries Suns, Aries Moons, Aries Risings. Welcome to Peter's Practical Tarot and your messages for the month of September. We are going to start this reading by asking about the dominant themes that are showing up for you this month. If this first part of the reading resonates with you, then you know that you are at the right place. If it doesn't, please go ahead and check out a different placement. And then we will get into what energy is showing up for you in your deep within, how you're showing up to the world, and any energy that is coming your way that you might not see coming here. All right. We will also be pulling some advice for how to best navigate the energy that shows up throughout the month. And I'll wrap up the reading with some messages from my little deck of self-care. So that's what the reading looks like, right? If it sounds something you want to get into, then let's get started, all right? Now, you do have the square energy showing up here with competition, tension, disharmony, okay? So you could, I feel like this is something that you might already be sensing, okay, kind of where you're starting off this month here. Like you might feel like something isn't quite right, like you're encountering a lot of, it could be disagreements with people, it could be competition, tension, okay, like things just not going your way over here, okay? But I do see things shifting, okay? There could be, I'm gonna say, some disillusionment at some point showing up, or I'm getting this as almost like you're already experiencing this. Okay, there could be something that you were maybe excited for that isn't quite working out. There could be like some communication goodness golly, plans that fell through. Okay, wow, plans that fell through. Wow, goodness golly. What is going on, Aries? All right. Okay, I see. It's like you're like, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about the heartache. I don't want to talk about what didn't work out or where I'm facing those disagreements, okay? But I feel like this is going to be something that is calling to your attention, and I do see there could be change and growth. Ultimately, I do feel like you're kind of revisiting or addressing these things, and as you choose to address these things, as you choose to address any heartache that you're experiencing, whether this is romantic heartache or just kind of disillusionment of Paul, goodness, why are you saying Paul plans? Okay, maybe, what, Paul? Oh, Paul is the name. I don't know. Look, but yeah, you know, plans that fell through or things like that. But I feel like as you work through those, okay, as you kind of face this tension, allow it to kind of, I feel like almost like this sense of releasing, all right? Like you're choosing to kind of let it go, whether that is by working through it, by, you know, if it's like a mental thing, you know, you could be working through things mentally. If it's a conversation that you need to have with someone, like you're having that conversation, you're allowing yourself to just like, okay, well, this is what I'm experiencing, this is a tension, this is a discomfort, I'm gonna sit with that, I'm gonna go work through that. And then as you do these things, like you're going to gain so much momentum towards something else, something new, okay? You have momentum, initiative, magnetism, okay? Showing up over here, first quarter moon energy. So whenever the first quarter moon is happening, okay, throughout this month, okay, that could be a significant time for you if that's something that you want to look into. I don't know the exact dates, okay? But maybe something you want to look up, but that could be a really good time for you to start something, get something going. I do see you kind of, especially if you've been feeling sort of in a funk, okay, like, or sort of like, you know, things are just not going my way. There is going to be like, whoo, like all this forward charging energy, and it's going to, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be a good month overall, okay? It doesn't start off the easiest, but it is going to get better, okay? Now, I'm seeing double Taurus energy, so I don't know if Taurus is significant. Maybe you have Tauruses in your life that can play an important role in your life. But if it's not a person, it's just this getting into this energy of cultivation, getting into this energy of discipline, like perseverance. Okay, really, I feel like I feel like this month, you are pushing yourself. You're actually getting out of your comfort zone. You're actually paying attention to your routines here. You're actually deciding to like cultivate, like get out there, um, putting work and energy into what it is that you're trying to achieve here. Your material realm, so it seems to be very highlighted this month because you have, the Hierophant is Taurus energy, okay? The Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy again. The King of Coins can be Taurus, okay? Taurus, Virgo, maybe. All right, in case those are significant. But more than anything, I feel like your material realm, as far as your living situation, you could be paying attention to your health. Some of y'all could be looking for new job opportunities, is something else that I'm seeing. I see like almost like this. Dang, okay, this is very, very specific. It's probably like for one or two people out there. Some of y'all could be becoming parents, okay? I'm just gonna throw that out there, okay? um but I see you kind of working to establish yourself, okay? So you could be addressing the routines, the little things. Like I feel like you're tending to the details right now. And then there's like whoosh, all as you do that, like there's all these goals being met. Like you're becoming this king of coins. You're becoming a lot more established, more confident. You could be, I'm gonna say you could be coming into some material growth this month, or you could be starting the work to become more financially secure, or kind of getting into an energy of abundance is what I'm seeing it as, okay? um I feel like balancing, like I feel like this month you are going to be very much in an energy of like really figuring out like where you can give and where you can receive. And I'm going to take a step back because what I'm about to say, I'm going to say, can feel a little bit I don't know, like maybe a little manipulative, or a little bit self-interest, or like you might be doing things out of self-interest, but I feel like it's not going to be a bad thing, because what I'm seeing is you kind of getting into an energy of giving, but like you might be giving more of your time, more of your energy. Like, I don't know, you might be donating some of your money this month, like, like to causes that you care about, or donating your time or something like that. I do see like volunteer work as well. Okay, could be something that you partake in during this month. But I'm seeing this as this bringing balance to you. Like, as you, and I'm not, you know, I think that's a part that might be feeling a little bit like manipulative, because it's kind of like, oh, like I'm giving to receive. But it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to see it that way. We can be like, okay, I am going to give because this is what I have to offer right now. But then I feel like the universe kind of meeting you back halfway with stronger offers even. It's like, as you decide to share what you can of yourself, right? Like, obviously I'm not saying don't, right? Like, you're not donating time that you don't have, or donating energy that you don't have, but you might be checking in with yourself about where you can actually give a little bit more of yourself, or how you can give a little bit more of yourself, okay? Your routines, establishing certain routines can be significant this time. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I feel like you could also be getting offers. I'm seeing these as work offers, okay, or communication. Or it doesn't have to be work. It could just be offers that are going to affect your day-to-day life, but I'm seeing it as positive, okay? I'm gonna say this, okay? This could be coming from like a mentor, a teacher, like somebody that you like, that you learn from. I say teacher, and not like, like your literal teacher, but maybe somebody that you feel like, oh, this person teaches me a lot of things, or I learn from them. Could be a past boss. It could be even a parent figure, or something that has some sort of offer that they want to make you. That, I mean, like, that's just the energy that's showing up. What you do with that it's going to vary, right? Some of you may choose to kind of decline, not the time. Some of you may choose to accept these new opportunities, because I feel like there could be some shifts, that can affect your living situation or your work life. Okay, like those are the big things that I'm seeing here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pull a couple of cards over here to see, your advice for the rest of the month, or anything else that you need to know, okay, about this energy showing up for Aries for the upcoming month. All right, so you have Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Magician. Wow. Okay, look, this energy of collaboration, okay, this energy of cooperation, being willing to work with others. I do feel like you are centering yourself and kind of saying, okay, yes, this works for me, so I'm willing to do this. Or some of you might be saying, no, that doesn't work for me, like, or if I partake in this situation, this is what I'm gonna need from this. Okay, I feel like you're centering yourself here, but there is some benefits that can come from you being willing to collaborate with others, and more earth energy here in your material realm, which I'm seeing as like growth potential, right? Three of Pentacles is really starting to build, really starting to work towards something bigger. I do see this as, you're kind of starting at the beginning, like first steps first, like slow and steady kind of situation. You're not rushing into anything, but I do feel like cooperation and collaboration could lead to a lot of abundance for you this month. Okay, you might be a little bit split about whether you want to take action here with the Two of Wands. I feel like you could be trying to decide what works, and with the Two of Wands, I'm just gonna say, one, expect delays, and two, allow delays, so that might look like, I don't know, like things might not be moving as fast as you want them to, but I also feel like delays are going to give you an opportunity to revisit something, or really get in touch with yourself about whether it's what you want to charge toward. I feel like you're not taking any impulsive steps right now. You're actually considering things before you make any moves. But there is a lot of potential, like a lot of potential for growth with the Magician, starting something new, something fresh. Okay, there you go. I feel like assessing your resources, really figuring out what you have access to, right? Because it's like I'm seeing this, this can be in any way, right? Like maybe it's a business investment, or maybe it's money related or something, and you're like, oh, well, I don't have enough money to do that. But this is how much money I have, and this is how much money I can actually give to the situation, right? Maybe it's an energy thing. You're like, oh, I cannot commit myself to that right now. I only have this amount of energy, or I only have this amount of time. So this is as much as I can do, right? So like you're checking in about what you have access to and what you're able to give to a situation. And I would say share that, put it out there and say, this is what I'm able to do. How do y'all feel about that? And then kind of allow the other people to either come back to you and say, okay, yeah, we can work with that, or or whatever, right? Like whatever happens, but I feel like don't dismiss your needs. When, I don't know, because I'm almost getting an energy of, I don't think anybody's necessarily trying to bamboozle you or anything like that. Sorry, because I was going to say like bamboozling. You might be wondering, right? Like, is this offer too good to be true? Is this something that I actually want to pursue? Like you might be questioning these things. But that's why you're checking in with yourself so much, because you are the one that's going to know if that's what's right for you. And I feel like, if you feel like, this might end up, this is too risky, or I just cannot do that at this moment, right? Like you are honoring that, so check in with yourself about how much capacity you have to collaborate and to work with others, okay? But I do feel like the offers are going to be coming your way. Let's see. What are we going to pull next? Oh, we're going to pull from this deck here, see if there's anything else or what else you need to know at this time. Okay, so what else does Aries need to know for the month of September? Wow. Okay, yeah, see, I was getting career call. I was getting job offers, okay? Like something like that. So some of you could be hearing I don't know. I mean, it could be a past person like that you were previously connected to. It could be somebody new completely, okay? But career call offers, all right? So it could be like a call from somebody, or it could just be that you're suddenly being called to do something different, and then like you might be deciding to be the collaborator and the connector, and the kind of, trying to see what's out there and explorer here, okay? You have mystery. I'm just gonna say with this, I'm really seeing this as sorry, because I'm like, these are the same color. I'm like, mystery act. I don't know, maybe you're going to a magic show or something like that. What's that saying, like suspend disbelief? Okay, I don't know, maybe for some of you, you are suspending disbelief at this time, like especially with the whole like, is this too good to be true? It's like, well, why can't it be that good for you, right? Obviously, cross your T's, dot your I's, check in with yourself, but there could be some good opportunities coming your way. All right, you might not know everything, you might not have all the answers, okay, but I don't know, I'm just hearing like, the future, it's a mystery, right? So there's just some things that you're not meant to know at this moment as well. um and then, with act with act, I do see, yeah, the act, the magician, okay, like you're not, like you're making moves, whether the move is to say, yep, I'm going to do this, we're going to work on this, we're going to collaborate and grow together, or whether you're saying, you know what, I'm not interested in that at this moment. You're taking action, okay? Like you're not sitting with ideas, or you're not, how can I say this? Like, don't allow yourself to get too caught up in your mental realm as well, okay? So kind of, you might be asked or encouraged to do, like, make those choices, whatever the choice is, you're acting toward it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up with a couple of messages from the little deck of self-care. But if there have been messages for you in this reading, Aries, let me know. Please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate your comments and your likes. They really help the channel. They let me know if you would like to see more readings like this, and if there was anything for you in this reading at all. So all right, let's see. What does Aries need to know for self-care for the month of September? Okay, wow. You have another Taurus energy showing up for you over here. So I don't know, like for some of you, maybe that is a significant energy. I'm going to say a message that I was getting earlier is that this can be about you, okay, a couple of things. Okay. I'm going to start with you. Okay, this can be about you, right? Like after Aries, goodness golly, after Aries, then you have Taurus. Okay, so like there's a kind of like that, the next phase of your life. I feel like it's calling, it's beckoning you, like maybe you've had these instincts to do or something. And then that Taurus energy is showing up strong because now you're cultivating, now you're acting, you're taking those steps toward what it is that you want, okay? So that's as far as you, okay? As far as those of you that maybe you do have a Taurian energy, I'm going to say you might have a Taurian energy that you have to forgive for some reason, okay? And I'm going to say, with this forgiveness energy, it does not mean like forgive and forget and then I'm open-hearted and I trust you again. For some of you, that's what that forgiveness can look like. But for others of you, it might just be like, I forgive you, but I release you. So there could be somebody that's coming in asking for your forgiveness, or somebody whose energy is kind of lingering around, that you kind of, I feel like it's kind of hampering you, right? So this need to release, to take back your power. For those of you that is not somebody else like me, you might be working on forgiving yourself for certain things, and kind of saying, you know what, like I'm not my past, I'm choosing to do things differently now. And I don't know, but the energy of forgiveness, okay, or it could be something comes up where you might need to forgive someone and you need to make that choice. Am I going to forgive them and keep this person in my life? Am I going to forgive them and choose to move on? Okay, but that energy does, seem to be showing up here, okay? And then you have, wow, sorry, I'm just like 5, 14, 15. I don't know, like there's, I don't know, like the numbers. Yeah. Okay. Progress, like progression. 5515. Okay. If you do, angel numbers, 5515. There could be some messages for you in that angel number. If you don't, ignore that message, okay? But yeah, self-care, okay? Moderation, okay? Find balance within yourself. Be really mindful of overindulging. Okay, I'm gonna say this is not the month for you to overindulge in things. Be real with yourself about what you need. Okay, sometimes we do need a little chocolate and or a little beer or a little I don't know, something that might not be perceived as traditionally good, or not good, but kind of like some people might say like, oh, but that's full of sugar and unhealthy or la la la, and it's like, but you know what, but it's what I need right now, and I'm being real with myself because it's something that would be nice, right? Like a nice beer might be really nice right now, but you're not overdoing it. Okay, you're finding balance, and you're actually checking in with yourself about what are you missing, right? Are you missing chocolate, or are you missing a piece of broccoli? Like what is it? Be real with yourself about these things. Okay, and then choose whatever it is that you are missing. Okay, like take care of your physical body during this month. Okay, like be very mindful about that. That I'm gonna go back to this. That could be something that you're incorporating into your routines. Okay, I don't think I touched too much on it. But like your routines could be something that needs your attention. All right, and then you have accept a compliment. Okay, I know it's accepting a compliment can feel a little bit muddy because it's like, oh, like that was a creepy compliment, or I don't want that kind of compliment, or something like that. But if you're rejecting compliments because of lack of self-worth, or you're dismissing compliments because you don't really feel like you deserve them, then check in with yourself. Accept that. Accept, you're like, you know what, I did do a good job on this. You know what, I am growing. Compliment yourself is also something that I'm seeing here as a form of taking care of yourself at this time. Okay, that is what I have for you right now, Aries. I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Have a wonderful month, and I hope to see you again sometime. Bye.